here we go. Oh, that's an interesting banner. Looks like we have a graphical bug on this banner. Makes it look even cooler. Huh. Guess I'll grab the doctor. I'm debating about whether to buy the second Witch Doctor or to buy the Steel Fist. I have zero clue which is correct. We'll just buy this, see what happens. You can combine early. It's a decent hero to get you through the first couple turns. PvE, PvP. As it stands right now, though, I'm gonna sell him and buy the Stalker drone. This is performing a similar role that I would use the Witch Doctor for, just as kind of a temporarily strong unit to get to the later or even to the mid game units. Okay. Hit that, which is nice. Get some of this going on here. Guess we'll just double up. Yeah. Seems fine. We are not positioned well against Frost Lotus. Okay, this is much better. Alright. So the 2-star Steel Fist is a very strong unit, so you can stay around for quite a while. Don't even know what's happening right now. Just do something like this. Maybe this. Need to get this in here though. I couldn't get it. Couldn't get it in time. I think we should still be okay, but it's got 4 riders really early. It's got 3 cost riders. Ooh, if this thing goes up, yeah, it's gonna do a lot of true damage if they kill the. If they were to kill the Hog Rider there between all 3, that would have been big old explosion. Okay. I'll tell you what, we're just gonna do this. Yeah. Our little temporary Hunter comp. Who knows, maybe we'll stick with it. hunters a chance in season 4. I mean, I'm not getting much else. There's a Devourer. You already sold our Nightingale. But okay. 3 Sorcerer, 3 Hunter. The classic meta build. How many people are going Sorcerers? 1. A couple people have Flame Callers, but only one person has heavily gone towards Sorcerers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Kind of wishing I had taken that Devour. I have this Lancelot. That's Pro Star. Maybe we can start going towards some protectors here. I'm gonna try to keep our eye out for those. That's nice. Let's get rid of this game. Okay. So we're the first to level 8. This is the other Sorcerer player. Possibly one of the other Sorcerer players right now. Oh, 6 human, yeah, 6 human, 3 Sorcerer. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh. So, you have a Dimensional Walker. Makes me really regret tossing that. Listening to the Devourer and the Lancelot. But I do think it is time that we moved away from these hunters. So we can definitely go a couple of different routes here. Alright, here I'm just going to sell these extra Frost Lotuses and we'll just go up to 30 to get the bonus gold. Now that we're getting up higher in levels, it's going to be really unlikely that we get a 3-star there anyway, so I'll definitely take a free gold for that. Sorcerer's good. Ooh, nice. Alright, these are good Sorcerer items here. It's a good Protector item. Okay. The thing that I don't like is not having the Baji. Because like I said with the Frost Lotus, now that we're getting higher in levels, maybe level 9, your chance of getting 1-drops, oh, there's one. The chance of getting 1-drops goes down significantly to 18%. I'll get one in back-to-back shops. Well, I mean, what am I talking about, really? Still somewhat torn right now, honestly, about Protectors. Or Punishers. I think it's worth a pause here just to evaluate this. Goodness. Still a bit of a... don't really understand why this is recommended on the character that doesn't use mana. So we can roll this turn and just see what we get. What we're getting is some pretty ridiculous results. Okay. So this may end up coming down to if whether or not we find War Machine or Neza first. We haven't seen a Flame Caller all game. 2 other players with Flame Callers. Okay. I'll take this and just hold on to it for the time being. I don't think there's too much need to go crazy here. So there's a couple of decision points coming up once we level to 10. So number 1, do we keep the Punishers? If we do keep the Punishers, then we really need to get Lancelot. And the thing with Lancelot is we're going to also need a Flame Caller, and we're going to want to keep our Frost Lotus. If we go Protectors, then we're going to need to find War Machine, and then we're going to keep the Miss Supersonic, so we get 4 Cyborg with the Joey. and then sell the Frost Lotus. So it's really between Miss Supersonic and the Frost Lotus as to kind of which of the one cost sorcerers you keep. You do not keep Moonlight Dragon because it is bad. That is about, I think, all that needs to be said about Moonlight Dragon. It is not good. So if we find a second Sanzang, we don't have much else going on, we will definitely look to use one of these gurus on it. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put him into play. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So we made it to level 10 on time. We're still doing really good in health. Looks like we're going to lose here. We might lose a significant chunk. The player who's now in first. So we killed this player. They're at 84. Okay, so they have the beast comp. What we need to do is just level our sorcerers up. Oh, also I put the ground smasher in instead of the dragon. It should have been the dragon. I instantly regret leveling this up because I'm about to sell it. So that's wasted gold. Okay. 4 protector is what we're looking for. Oh, I didn't get it in time. Okay. We got away with it. I really wanted to use this guru on the Sansang. Because 2-star Sansang is a huge upgrade because you have a 60% chance to remove the enemy's mana and silence them for 3 seconds, which is a very long silence. Okay. Alright, and there's our flame caller. I'll go ahead. A Spellbane staff on him. He ults more often. Beautiful. And you can see now that we have really good AoE. We are no longer struggling against the beast comp. Beast comp having some issues with the assassin. Alright, and I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Okay, I feel really good about this comp. Obviously we would like to replace the Frost Lotus with a Joey. but it never showed up. She got her ult off before dying. It's great. We won the game. So this game we stayed open for a long time. We kind of settled on Sorcerers early on with our we had like a 2-star Void Destruction pretty early, and didn't see a ton for a while, and had a really good route to build into either protectors like we did, or into punishers. So like I said, with the punishers, we would not have these voids, and we wouldn't have any of the 4 punishers. You replace those with you replace the 4 protectors with 4 punishers. You remove the Miss Supersonic for Joey in that case, instead of removing the Frost Lotus, and that gives you 4 humans with these 3 plus Lancelot, and is a really strong build. I'm not as big of a fan of that build because you don't get the survivability from the protectors, because in protectors, let's say at level 9, you can go 4 protector 5 sorcerer and kind of get through some stuff that way. But yeah, overall really good game, and slowly climbing our way back up to King in season 4. So I do believe that Sorcerer Protector is the strongest comp in the game, and at least in Turbo. I can't speak Classic. And as long as you don't have too many other people going for it as well, you can have good results. So thank you for watching.